What's up, YouTubers? It's your girl, Kylie Red exclusive. It's been a minute. It's always a minute when I make videos. I need to get better at doing that. But, OMG, I went Cassie. Yes, I shaved my head. Yeah, I shaved my head. I love it. I wouldn't go back. I don't regret it. And this haircut was basically the inspiration for this video because I wanted to touch on a subject about being you and taking risks. And a lot of people take that whole being you for granted. And I don't know, it's just me. Well, basically me. I took it for granted because I used to be such a spontaneous person. But me building this brand and doing business all the time, it's like I gotta be focused. And I wanted to tap back into my spontaneous side. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to shave my... Well, I didn't just say I'm going to shave my head. That's that. Let me back up. I was on Instagram because I had a little downtime. So I was on Instagram looking at different people's pictures, and it was this chick's page, and I love the way she put her own spin to it. Because lately I've been seeing everybody kind of do the same thing, and I was just like, okay, she basically gave me an inspiration on top of my little sister. She got both her head shaved recently, and I was just like, yeah, she did it in a different way too. So I guess people around me are just like, shave your head. It was just little hints. It's like, oh, it's time for you to shave your head. Because I've been wanting to shave my head for a long time, but it was just, I don't like doing things when it's a trend. And when Cassie did it back like in 2009, so what, like 5 years? That's a good enough time for a trend to die out a little bit because it's still there. But it's just the point, when I saw the chick with her hairstyle, 3 hours later I cut my hair. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Because you waste time when you keep thinking about it, or like, oh, well, should I do it, should I not do it? Like, do it. If it makes you happy, do it. Like, a lot of people so worried about what others think. Like, you can be the goodest person in the world, and people will still talk about you that you're too good. This vice versa if you're bad. Like, it's just the point of do what makes you happy, and because they're going to talk. You're going to have haters. This world is so social media driven, so any little thing, they'll still twist it on you. You might think, okay, I'm doing this. If it gets on media, or even if you go in the streets, you could do something and you don't know what people are saying about you. They're still going to talk. So to me, I give them a reason to talk about. I give them, like, I mean, it's been so many times where people stop me just to talk about my hair before I did this. So I can only imagine when I go out what they're going to say about this. But I mean, just for me doing the different colors and me being a mom, my whole thing is, at the end of the day, the person I was before I was a mom, was a risk taker. And that's always going to be in me, always. And I don't take that for granted anymore, because a lot of people have even came to me and said they wish they could take risks. And in my head, I'm like, take risks. It's not hard, but some people are so into their box. They're too scared to go out. They're too scared to even do something that might, I mean, some people keep the same hairstyle, dress the same way. And when I say dress the same way, I mean the same plain Jane clothes. Almost like 5-10 years in a row. I basically change my look every day, 2 times a day, basically. Like, so serious. If you on Instagram, follow me at KylieRed86, and you will see the different styles that I do. Because it's just the point, be different. Like, I don't see how females want to be so much like Nicki B, Rihanna, all those chicks. But when I saw a picture of them and they took their makeup off, they look like the average person. And that changed my view on celebrities, period. Because they have the money to get all this makeup. They have the money to get the long weaves and all the different, I mean, it's money. It's materialistic stuff. At the end of the day, a lot of those people are still unhappy. And that's what people need to look at. Don't look at the outside, look on the inside. And you can tell these people are not happy because you see there's so many stories of people overdosing and people, I mean, just doing reckless stuff. That means they're not happy on the inside. And that's what a lot of people need to change. They need to stop worrying about what's going on inside. Yes, of course you should look presentable. Yes, you should carry yourself with respect. But at the same time, materialistic stuff shouldn't make you. What should make you is how you feel on the inside. And that's the most important thing to me, I feel. Because you can be, I mean, look at Marilyn Monroe. She's still an icon. But at the same time, she was depressed. Because she didn't feel like, well, I can't say how she felt. But I know from just everything that was after she passed away and all that, on how everything started coming out, that she was depressed. So why would you want to be like that? Like, why would you want to take on that depression because you feel like it will change you? Like, It's one thing to get in shape. It's one thing to do your hair and all that. I mean, that's cool. That's cool because you're making yourself a better you. But when it comes to you taking risks just because you see a celebrity doing it, or you changing something just because a celebrity doing it, that's when it should be like a red flag, because it's not you. It's only one you. Like, that's what I don't get. It's one you. There's no fingerprints are not the same. Even twins don't even have the same fingerprints. Why not embrace that? Why not show people why you are you? That's me. I show people why I am me. I don't care about what somebody else is doing. Yes, Cassie did this. Most people start trends, but at the same time, it's how you take it. My most famous artist said, make sure I get this right. He said, good artists copy, great artists steal. And to me, at first, I was like, I'm a great artist, but I don't steal. What is he talking about? But then I realized what that meant. It meant people that are good, or what they're doing, not even at what they do, but just in life, they copy what somebody else is doing. But if you're great and you're you and you embrace that, you might see something and you might make it yourself. Because Cassie didn't have her hair like this. And I mean, my natural hair is kind of like curly, so it's kind of curly. I want it straight, but I feel like I'm gonna just leave it because I don't really see a lot of people like it. I mean, with it, so it's cool with me. It's different, but that's me. If it's different, I like it. I might not like it at first, but then it'd be like, okay, but no one else has it, so embrace it. And that's what I do. And I just want anyone watching this video, if you felt like you had to be somebody else to feel pretty or even have confidence. Like I see so many people talk about people that are big, or people that are even small and they can't gain weight, or don't have an ass, or don't have breasts, or don't have muscles. Like, so what? So what? If you're happy in your skin, be proud of that. Be proud of who you are. Like, it's so many people out there that you would not know are unhappy because they don't like to take risks. And like I keep saying risk, and I keep saying it, but it's just the point. I want people to get this, if you're watching this video, to understand risks come in so many forms. Risk can be something as far as, you can't stand being around somebody, but you continue to be around them. Take that risk, take yourself out of that situation, and see how much positivity will come in your life. See how much drama will be not in your life anymore, just because you took that risk to remove that person. Just take risks. You never know what can happen, what can come out of that can be good, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, like I said, people are going to talk about you. They're going to talk. So many people stop me. So many people just stop me just to say, even with this, you gotta move this. This right here, my music notes. When I first got this done, even to this day, but when I first got this done, so many people, especially, I don't know, white males would come to me and be like, why did you get notes? Not hello, not none of that. Why did you get music notes on your neck? I wanted to. Like, that's always been my answer for everything that someone questions me about when it comes to my style. I wanted to. My mom, she's one of those where I appreciate my mom because she brought us up where she let us express ourselves. I mean, we didn't do anything dramatic or anything like that when it came to expression, but she let us express ourselves. And I feel like that's how I'm going to raise my kids, because all kids are born creative, but from schooling and just as far as where you should sit still and do this, kids lose their artistic side in them, and they grow up to be boring adults. Plain and simple, they're boring. And I do not want my kids to be boring. I want them to still have an imagination when they're 30. I still want them to show that creating stuff makes them happy. Like, all of them create. All of them love creating. They take an interest in my business and what I do, and they see what I do. I incorporate my kids into my business, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for them. So why not have them in the center of this and still teach them, do what you want to do, be you, and still accomplish something. Because everything I do is for something. I just don't do it just not to do it. This was for a purpose. Yes, it was a risk. It was a purpose. I don't know what the purpose is yet, but it was a purpose. So again, I just encourage people to be you, take risks, and enjoy life. So till next time, peace.